Today we're going over everybody's favorite product, yard signs. If you're in any sort of service industry, you're gonna need yard signs. It's that simple. We hear all the time, one well-placed yard sign can land you massive jobs and change the course of your sales year. At UZ Marketing, we don't want you to waste your opportunity with a poorly designed sign. We've been doing this for a long time, so we've gathered kind of like customer feedback and pretty much know the science behind a good yard sign. So with that, let's just jump into it. Okay, so now that you're at our website, you're just going to want to navigate to the yard sign page. This is where you're going to find all of your options. For size, we would recommend 18 by 24. That's really our most popular, most budget friendly also. Gives you a good amount of advertising space for your money. Quantity, you can order as many as you want. 100 is usually pretty typical, and a good place to start also. Plastic color is really just the background of your image. If you select yellow, just realize that your color options are going to be a little more limited. Not every color can be printed on a yellow background. So we would recommend white, unless for some reason you really want yellow. I'd say stick with white. Printed colors, one is kind of the standard. It's going to be your most cost-effective option as well. If you really want to be known, like for your company colors, maybe you're red and blue, and you really want to be known for that branding, go ahead and order 2 colors, 3 colors. If you're 4, you're going to order full color sign. And in that case, you can put really any color that you want. You're not just limited to that 4. As far as print sides go, one side, that's just going to be that front side, and your back is going to be blank. Two-sided same is going to be the same design on the front and back. Two sides different is going to be a different design, front and back. And then two-sided directional arrows, that's going to be more for your real estate agents who are looking to like point out the direction of their open house, or pointing out the location of your business. Let's say you have a restaurant. You can put that by the side of the road, and both arrows from both sides will point that direction. For state compatibility, we would really recommend that you keep it at H-state compatible. That's going to be vertical flutes. Horizontal flutes, you do get a little bit stronger signs when you put them on a wooden stake or put it up on a post. They are a little bit stronger, but if you ever do want to put H stakes just like in the ground somewhere, you're not going to be able to do that if you say no. And then here we have all of your mounting options. For 18 by 24s, we would recommend 24-inch stakes or 30. 15, you're going to have them pretty much ground level, so when you're doing yard signs, you want them up off the ground a little bit. And then you can get corner grommets as well. If you want to use one of our layouts, we have a bunch of layouts to get you started. You're going to click here. We have it basically categorized by industry. So if you're in lawn care, go ahead and click on lawn care over here on the left, and you'll see all of our yard signs that relate to your business. If you're in pressure washing, same thing. You'll see a bunch of pressure washing yard signs catered to you. So if you just want to like go with one of those, just click customize and skip. And then from there, you can just type in your phone number. And then there you go. You have your yard sign ready to go. Want to do it yourself? Go ahead and click over here. This will take you right to the design studio. So you're gonna see your blank canvas right in front of you. And the key to yard signs is that you really want to keep them as simple as possible. You're not gonna want to spend a lot of time or money really on your yard signs. They're semi-disposable. You have to think like you could put out a yard sign today and somebody could have thrown it away tomorrow. That's just kind of the yard sign game. So with that, all that in mind, let's start designing. So over here, we're gonna see our text tool, just add text. You know, if I'm a pressure washer, I'm just gonna type the service I provide, so pressure washing. A common mistake is being too specific with your services. You know, people driving down the road aren't gonna care that you do driveways, fences, and black streak removal, you know. They just want to know that you're a pressure washer and how to reach you. So that's why we suggest that you keep it as simple as possible, because we've had a lot of people say that they've had success with some of the most basic yard signs you can imagine. Keep it all nice and big and bold. People will put kind of a black box around their phone number to kind of like emphasize that this is how you reach them. So you'll just go in here to our clip art, click on shapes, you'll see the rectangle, just kind of stretch it to fit. You want to keep everything inside that red border, because all of our yard signs have a 1/2 inch border around them of white. Unless you do full color, then you can get full bleed. To put this rectangle behind my phone number, I'm gonna come over here and click send to back. And then I'm gonna make this a little bigger. I'm gonna increase the spacing right here, just to kind of fill it up. I'm gonna come over here, make my box black, make my text white. Here is our center align tool. Just align that, make sure everything's aligned, and there you have it. It's that simple to make a successful yard sign. Another common mistake that we see is people try to add their logo onto here, which with that, you know, most people's logos aren't one color. So if you are doing the one color option, then you're gonna have to have us convert it to one color. So that could be extra fees. And then it also is taking up real estate from the message of your sign. And so let's say the circle is my logo. So not only am I going to have the fine text in the logo that people are going to have to try to figure out what it says from a distance, you're also going to have, you know, your service is going to be smaller. So people aren't going to be able to see that quite as well. So that's why we really emphasize, you know, just keep it really simple. You know, don't overthink your yard signs, because the only thing people care about is what you do and how to reach you. With that being said, though, there are other kind of yard signs that you can make. You could do kind of what's called like a branded yard sign. Typically these could be full color, but you could do it one color as well. You know, if I have my logo and I want to kind of like establish that I'm here in a neighborhood doing work, I could stick this in my customer's front yard and just say like, hey, you can throw it away like once we're out of here. I just want to like advertise while I'm here or something like that. This is when you can get a little bit more in depth with what you do. You know, people are going to be out walking their dogs, looking at this sign, saying that you're a pressure washer. They might give you a call on the spot asking for you to do their house down the road. You can kind of go with like a 2-yard sign system. You know, you can have your big, bold advertising ones to get people in the door, and then you can have kind of like your small residential signs that you're gonna stick and leave out to hopefully like get people in the neighborhood talking about your business. And you know, these signs you can go into more depth, like you can do driveways, fences, you know, whatever else your services you offer. Something I like to do when I design a yard sign is take a step back from your computer, you know. If I'm all the way back here and I can't read what's going on, then people in their cars going to work every morning, they're not gonna see it either. Just stick to the basics. Keep your service big and your phone number big. And that's going to be the best way to attract customers' attention. People are seeing these on their commute to work. They're not going to try that hard to read your yard sign unless the information is right there in front of you. So yeah, once you have your yard sign designed, just click approve. Here you're going to log in, and you're just going to check over all your details again. This sign I kept to one color. If I decided to add another, I would select 2 colors. That's really important because if you did decide to change a color, let's say you started off, you wanted to design a 1 color, you wanted to add blue, so now it's 2 colors, but you're still selecting 1 color, that's going to get caught up in our system, and it's going to take you a little bit longer to get your yard sign because there's that discrepancy. So you want to make sure that you're telling the truth and clicking the right number of colors. If you have an exact color that you're trying to get us to reach, you can put it in here. We'd recommend just using stock colors. We have a lot of colors. It's really about contrast also, so I would recommend black. That's just the highest contrast that you're gonna get with white. And yeah, so make sure you have your print sides. I'd recommend 2-sided, 1-sided if you're putting them up against a wall or putting them up with the back to a forest or something, then I guess you could go 1-sided. But normally you want to hit the drivers from both sides. You want to take advantage of that backside. H-stake compatible, add on those 24-inch H-stakes, agree to the terms, and then sign in and you're checked out. Alright everybody, that's it from me. Hopefully you learned how to make the perfect yard sign for your business. Feel free to hashtag us at UZ Designs. We'll take a look at them, give you any feedback, and who knows, maybe you could be entered to win in a future giveaway. And just remember, keep it simple.